Minnesota Vikings have very nicely rounded out their coaching staff. Well, initial coaching staff. I'm sure they'll add a couple of offensive quality control, defensive quality control, whatever. But officially announcing 5 more assistant hires: Wes Phillips, Mike Daniels, Daronte Jones, old friend Ben Kotwica, as well as Mike Smith coming on board from the Packers, which we predicted a couple days ago because it made too much sense. So this is what the staff looks like right meow. The 5 new hires are in gold, and they're going to be in what's the Jerome Barty made out of? I'm guessing like sterling silver. So they'll be in sterling silver at the end of next year. All right, so Wes Phillips, we know about, previous video, go check that out. Mike Smith is a guy that we've liked for a long time because he was a primary character in that book, Collision Low Crossers, about the 2011 Jets. We recommended a while ago. Go check that out. And he's worked with some great edge rushers in the past, and just another sign, beyond Kevin O'Connell saying that they're going to play a multiple front, including some 3-4, including some 3-man fronts, as well as Ed Donatel and Chris Rumpf, and also Mike Pettin's experience as a 3-4 coach. Now Mike Smith just seals it. Smitty, we're going to do a full in-depth video on him. He was a linebacker with Ray Lewis and the Ravens back in the day. That's how he met Pettin and Rex Ryan. Nailed it. And he had a horrible shoulder injury, got into coaching. I was with the Jets and Pettin and Kevin O'Connell for a couple years. Then he went to the Chiefs. And then for the last 3 years, he's been the outside linebacker coach for the Packers. And he's done great things with Zadarius Smith, Preston Smith, and Rashawn Gary especially. So I'm really excited to see what he can do with Danielle Hunter if he stays, with DJ Wanham, with Kenny Willekes potentially, with Patrick Jones, especially with Janarius Robinson. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Daronte Jones back again for the first time. Old friend. So Daronte Jones was named Vikings DB coach in 2020, and then he bounced in 2021, was the LSU defense coordinator. Everyone got fired. Ed Orgeron's regime gone. But I think, conspiracy theory, man, the Vikings loaned out Daronte Jones to LSU to get some intel on Derek Stingley Jr. So we'll see. Yeah. Special teams coordinator Mike Daniels, we have a full video on him coming out tomorrow morning. But former Rams player, had a cup of coffee elsewhere, but he played for and was assistant to John Bones Fossil, assistant coach in LA, as well as with the Dallas Cowboys over the last 2 years after Fossil made the move. So yeah, I think that he is from good stock. I think that he's getting his shot now. He's only 32 years old, and he's going to be a rising up and coming special teams coordinator who learned from Fossil, who for my money is the best special teams coordinator in the league. And then you got Ben Kotwica, where Daniels, yes, neophyte, first-time special teams coordinator, young guy, but you have Kotwica, who has experience for days. He has 8 years of special teams coordinator experience, former linebacker at West Point, former helicopter pilot, so you got a little Prefer crossover there, even though I think Prefer was Navy. And then Ben Kotwica had crossover with Pettin in New York, as well as O'Connell in New York and Washington, so a lot of familiarity coming together again. And this staff looks phenomenal, man. Special teams-wise, I like Mike Daniels. I like Kotwica, and I would have liked to kept Ficken, but that combo platter certainly is it's a nice consolation prize. Plus, you have King Kene, you have Dan Chisena, you have a lot of great pieces on special teams, so I'm pumped up, man. I'm really excited about this entire staff. I'm glad they kept McCardle, and this is a bunch of meat-eating, carnivorous, pipe-hitting coaches, so now hopefully they can get the team to play that way. And we'll see. I mean, Kevin O'Connell, man, where you may have questions about him being 36 and being a first-time head coach, but this friggin' staff, man, it's rocks. I love it, man. But your thoughts are our thoughts. Vikings rounding out their coaching staff. Let us know in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skull Production Value.